What's going on, guys? It's the Fox, and in today's video tutorial we're going to be updating Atmosphere and our OFW to 19.0.1. Okay, let's jump into it. Go ahead and download my pack and extract it. So right click, extract here, and you'll get this folder. Open up your SD card. So take your SD card out of your system and put it into the computer. Very, very important. You need to copy exactly what I'm doing to avoid any tin problems where it's not installing or you'll get a black screen on tin. So just bear with me I'll just do it as we go along here. Okay, so we're going to delete the folders on the SD card. I repeat, we're going to delete, not copy and paste and override. So we're going to match up from here to here. I'm going to do this on screen with you. So we're going to take our time and do it slowly. So click on Atmosphere, click on bootloader, click on this, then click on this. Don't delete this. Don't delete this. Don't delete this. Delete this. Delete this. This. These are the only folders you want to have. Now, if you don't have these folders here, don't worry about it. And we're also going to delete that too. That's our old firmware. Don't worry about it if you don't have this, or if you don't have this. Those are my custom folders, so don't worry about that. We just need to delete all the Atmosphere and Hekate folders. We're going to put a fresh installation on the SD card, so it fixes the problem with tin when it's not working. So we're going to go ahead and delete those. Okay, now we're going to copy and paste everything here. Now, if you run into a thing where it says, do you want to replace existing files, just go ahead and delete the folders again, so you don't run into a problem. I accidentally copied this over. We don't need that on there. I'm going to explain what that is later, so you can go ahead and just leave it on your SD card, or you can go ahead and delete it. I'll be back when this is transferring over. Okay, sorry about that. So go ahead and delete this folder. This will not work. That's just, I wanted to separate the folder so you don't make a mistake with it. Before we jump into the video, let's say you followed along this whole video and your tin still will not open. For some reason, it will not open. What I want you to do, I repeat, what I want you to do is open up this, then you just want to copy, then you just want to paste and override and press yes to all. I'm not going to do that because we put a fresh files on the SD card, so it's going to be on there. But if worse comes to worse and tin is still not opening up and you're still getting a black screen and it's still not working, then I want you to go back into that folder in the tin fix and copy and paste that, and that will take care of your problems. Okay, now let's go ahead and update the loader. I'll be back in 1 second. If you're not sure what the loader is, that's the loader right there. We're done with the files on the SD card, so go ahead and safely eject your SD card, and I'm going to go put the loader into the computer. Okay, after you insert the loader into the computer, you want to open up the Atmosphere Hekate folder, and we are going to copy and paste and override the file. Okay, that's copied over. So let's go turn the system on. Okay, we're going to go over some settings real quick. So if you still can't get tin to work, I want you to go ahead and press done on that. Then press OK. Okay, do you see where it says console information? Next to it, click on options. See over there where it says auto no GC? If you're having problems and tin will still not open up, turn that off. I'm sorry that it's not high quality. It's a low quality webcam. So you want to turn that off, or you want to turn it on. Mileage will vary. Sometimes when tin doesn't work, you want to turn that off. The reason why that won't work is because your stock NAND is on a different firmware than your EMU NAND is, and that needs to be turned off. Most people always match their firmware on their system NAND and also on their EMU NAND, so you just want to go ahead and then you want to turn that off. Okay, I'll repeat it one more time. If your stock NAND is on a low firmware but your EMU NAND is on a high firmware, you want to turn that off. I repeat, you want to turn that off. Okay, now I turn that off. Now we can go back. There's a button there where it says Save Options. I just press on that, then just press OK. Then in the top left-hand corner, you want to press Home. Press on Launch. Then go ahead and press P offline. That's for the EMU NAND. We're just checking the firmware, and as you can see that we're on 19.0.0.0. Then the pre-release of Atmosphere, which is 1.8.0. E means EMU NAND and S means stock NAND. Okay, now we're going to perform a title override. So go on a previously installed application, and you want to hold down the right trigger, then press A, then press A one more time. That's going to perform a title override. That's going to do full RAM mode. Then we can go ahead and install the newest firmware via Daybreak. So I'll be back in a second. As you can see in the middle of the screen, it no longer says applet mode. We're in the full RAM mode. So I want you to open up Daybreak. So open up Daybreak. Press install. That's our newest firmware. Press continue. Preserve settings. Install FAT32 plus exFAT. Press continue. This is going to take a few minutes to load. I always recommend that you shut down the system, then do a cold startup, but you're more than welcome to do whichever you want to do. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to do the reboot. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. There's going to be a black screen. As you can see, we're on the latest and the greatest firmware, 19.0.1, and Atmosphere is the same version. Atmosphere has not been updated because it works. I'll be right back in a second. I can't show you live, but I'm going to go test the applications to make sure tin works, and also the files are loading up. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, everything works. The files load up correctly. Applications work, forwarders work, tin works. I deleted tin, fully uninstalled it, reinstalled tin via title override with the dot installation, not the regular .nro with the .nsp. That works. Everything's working. So if you have any problems with this, you need to follow this guide 100% start to finish. Everything's working as it should. I went ahead and I did tests. I'm sorry that I can't show you the tests via real time. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. So anyway, guys, that's it for the tutorial. Like and subscribe to the Fox Den. Share out the content so we can get everybody updated and everybody all fixed and all patched up. Remember, it's important that you follow the video. If you made it this far to the video and tin is still not working and you're still getting a black screen, then we're going to do a refresher course. Give me 1 second. Okay, what I want you to do is put your SD card back into the computer. I want you to open up this folder, and I want you to copy and paste and override this. So right click, copy, then right click, paste, and press yes to all and override. Okay guys, that's it for the tutorial. Like and subscribe to Fox Den. I'll catch you later. It's always great helping you guys out. See you next time.